Hey guys, so before I start this video, I wanted to share with you guys a recent SOULCALIBUR IV Discord I've made. I made this in honor of SOULCALIBUR 6's release, and I just wanted to make a Discord server for people to share and talk about IV. We can share some tech, we can share some combos, we can share some artwork, tweets, news, everything about IV. You don't have to be an IV main to join. There's plenty of people that have joined that aren't IV mains, so they're for matchup experience, just to learn how to deal with her. I am fairly active on there, and even some top competitive players are a part of the Discord. We hope to see you join our Discord, and maybe you can talk with me and we can just discuss everything about IV, SOULCALIBUR 6, all the latest news and trends. I hope to see you guys there. Hello everybody, this is Amy Lionheart back with another commentary-based video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at EVO 2018 SOULCALIBUR 6 Top 8 Grand Finals. Last two competitors here are Party Wolf and LinkRKC, and they're battling out. Obviously at first, Party Wolf uses Kilik and LinkRKC is sticking with Ivy. But what I found interesting with these grand finals is nearing the end where Party Wolf did lose, he ended up switching out to Groh, and to my surprise, things kind of changed a little bit and the tables have turned. I already saw this live, I was up late. I'm 3 hours ahead of PDT time zone. I just had to watch the whole thing because it was so hype. Now notice you guys, they're using the early E3 build. They're not using the build with Talon or Voldo in. It's reasonable because nobody got their hands on Voldo or Talon yet, and this is the build that people have been mainly using most of the time when the demos were put up. We're gonna watch this and we're gonna actually see like a good Kilik and Ivy matchup. RKC has been dominating this tournament pretty much. Seeing these two play is just amazing. There's so much tension in the battles. Eris and Markman are commentating this tournament too, so it makes it much more enjoyable. They actually stay on topic for most of the time, which is great because some commentators don't do that. Let's just see how Ivy plays here. Man, I love watching Party Wolf's Kilik. It's just great.
This is our grand final
and Link's Ivy, of course.
Right now, Party Wolf, if he wants to win this tournament, he's having to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's a tall order against this
he has to win 2 sets.
Here we go.
So I went for 6-6-A hold. That move on block. If you're defensive about that move, the second hit isn't gonna hit you. Also, you can create space backing up with it too, because the move isn't necessarily too full screen, but it just has like a lot of range. It's a really, really good move, especially in Soul Charge, and it can also lethal hit. So that's what Link has been using as a keep out tool. Goes for it again. As you can see, when Kilik blocked it, it whiffed. She went with the 1A. Yep, Eris said it's true. And for an Ivy Lit K. And guys, just to mention too, 6B8K, Ivy Lit K, it's also a decent punish tool. I think he tried punishing him. I don't know if Kilik is safe on that or he was late on it, but 6B8K is a good punish tool from like farther than close range for Ivy. If it's a little bit too far, you just want to do 6B8 because obviously the toe poke will not reach. Went for it again. And they're poking each other out. Link went for 2A plus G, and he also went for 3B, which whiffed, and then Party Wolf lethal hit him as a whiff punish. Goes for the combo. Oh, that was nice.
That was awesome.
Uh-oh, here we go. And again, this is the revenge match.
Yep, revenge match it is.
He went for the reverse
Went for it again. So Link went for that string, that 6B, I think it's 6BA. Let me go back to it if I can find it.
Yeah. But these guys are yippity yap. This is the old days. They talk to each other. They don't talk to each other no more.
Man, that was awesome.
Uh-oh, here we go. And again, this is the revenge match.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's 6BB. It's a string. That string can also go to 6BA. It's a little mix-up. It's kind of linear. You wouldn't want to throw it around a lot. Went for 6-6-A hold. And that works well.
What'd he say?
Oh, he was late. He was probably late on the punish.
Damn,
or wasn't good enough.
Szechuan beef.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, he misses, and that's going to be the
end. And there's the grab that ends it all.
In yellow, right?
Right, yeah. It might, depending on how many...
The attack
yeah, I don't know if that's how
Went for 6-6-A regular, I believe, for 3A. While Rising 1B holds. Too slow. Okay. Yeah, while Rising 1B hold, I've noticed with Ivy is also a kind of slow punish. You would have to know how negative a move is to use that as a punish. While Rising 1B is faster, throw it out and it lands on somebody. if you finish it, you'll get it. So I guess that's what he was kind of going for, maybe as a punish.
Big Frankensteiner.
But as you can see
Yeah,
now,
nice work
Party Wolf is
interrupting
kind of
the
in the lead.
Jeez,
Oh, that was dope.
getting under there.
So Link is getting
Yeah, the 6K
pounded
follow-up
on,
after that spike.
and he went for an instant
my
summon
God.
suffering. That was really good.
Well, what's for breakfast here?
Went for 2B plus K.
Charges it up. The low.
So up in this range game, you can see that Ivy's kind of getting hounded on. There's not much tools. I mean, it's not like she has 0 moves to use, but she's not like at the advantage at this range close up. So obviously you can see that Party Wolf is in the lead because he's just being super aggressive to Link. It just makes things like way more tense. But as you can see, Link is backing up, trying to create space.
Wow,
Just
I'm
out
out of here.
He's like, I'm getting out of
He's
here.
got one of those tape measure things from
Went
Taroth,
for the
right?
3B. Oh, while rising 1B.
Uh-oh.
Yes, went for the combo.
Oh, and all the damage it did.
Oh, he activated. He's already got
Pixel.
no health
Oh,
anyway.
there's
Might
guts.
as well, right?
Stay alive.
And go with
what a
punish
huge
for a
whip.
2A.
And LinkRKC mashing on one of his 4 start buttons there to get the
Went for
next
that Brave
round.
Edge move from 5.
Second time he's
Went
used
for a
that
lethal
Link
hit
as a base
2-2A, went for a 6KB, and a Venom Lash. Now that move that he did, Written Embrace 4B, that move, Link used this in the tournament against other players. It's really good for people who roll on the floor because it hits grounded. It's also good for setup game. I think that it's practical in the sense of people that just roll or want to sit up and guard. Ivy has a lot of options out of Serpent's Embrace again, and that's something that 5 did not have for her, and I am so glad to see it because it brings back what she had.
Blocks it.
Yeah, that serpent coil.
Blocks it, Party Wolf punished it.
Sweep. The low into the mid. Falling
It's
leaf.
for 6-6A regular.
Counter hit.
Oh, unable to get
Oh,
any there. Now
soul
popping
charge,
that. Is he gonna go for
keeping
it?
that neutral game.
Wow,
Oh, he
wow.
GI'd.
Learning
Dope.
to deal with it.
Yeah, unexpected. The game gives you quite a few tools to deal
Went
with
for
just about
2-2A
every
plus
situation.
BB. Man, that homing move is like so good. It's so good for people who want to step. It's such a good run counter tool, man. It's so good. It's so scary too. Like,
You likely
the
will
6-6A
rarely
holds.
feel
Went for that move
overwhelmed
again.
in this game
That
because you
chip
have tons of
damage.
options.
Yeah,
Build
and
it up.
I think that's kind of why reversal edge was
Right.
right
For
there.
2-2B.
Someone just spamming moves at you all day. You
Yeah.
have an option to stop that momentum.
Went for
I
3A
truly
plus
think
G.
that
Didn't work.
reversal edge is going to be useful at all levels.
For BB.
It's not just a beginner's tool.
That
Reversal
that
edge is
really
gonna be
good
useful
attack throwing
at
soul
all levels.
charge. I think it's 6 BB, I believe.
It's not just
Yeah.
a beginner's tool.
It's so awesome.
Alright.
That small little launcher that he keeps doing, I think you can still get 2K out of it because it knocks you down a little bit, but that's a decent tool to use up close. You just have to be good with your stepping and your spacing, obviously. If you're gonna keep trying to sidestep, you might as well do 2-2 or 8-8A because it's a lethal hit now, and you get so much combo out of it. So many more options. Went for it again, but he got interrupted. Kilik is a good character to interrupt people while stepping.
Once he activates,
Didn't
he
go into
does
lethal
start
hit,
losing
GI.
all of his life bar pretty much. Puts him at a huge risk, but he
Went for
becomes,
3B.
a damage
Yeah,
dealer.
3B is hella negative.
Oh,
Yeah, that
And
hurt.
final
Party Wolf
round
went
here,
for
match
that
number
strike.
one.
Awesome.
And he has all the meter.
Okay.
Man, they're head to head, huh?
Against one. Oh.
Oh,
Guard crush. Nice.
Wow.
it's
Gets
nice
the
seeing
track
2
pick.
characters with good range fighting. It's interesting. Went for the signature
And there are
3A
so many options
from
per
5.
character. I like
3B
the
into
game
Ivy League. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you guys, you can get an Ivy League out of standard 3B. It doesn't have to be a counter hit anymore. So for you guys in 5 that hate the fact that she doesn't really have anything out of normal 3B, well, here you go. It's great.
2 hits.
Venom Lash, Servant's Embrace,
Combo.
Nice 6K follow-up guaranteed.
Soul
Good
Charge.
work.
Okay. This time going for the 6K. He thought he was going to step in. He got him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man, they're about
That
even
move
on
also
life. There's a
pushes
sweep,
back
there's
too,
a follow-up.
man.
Wake up. 5 hits,
Goes
3
into
hits.
Tez's Flood.
Oh, man, he might as well. There's no
Soul Charge
time.
Kilik, oh boy.
Gotta do something. Oh,
Yep.
that hurt.
Seeing that move is so great,
That
man.
hurt.
It's
LinkRKC on
it's
the
gotten
scoreboard
Link
first.
some
Trying
rounds
first
and or
blood here in
matches.
the grand
It's
finals.
hella good.
Byakko, huh?
Yeah, right.
Byakko.
Okay. The guard crush. The low. Oh yeah.
That
he
was really, really,
cranking it
that was
out.
pretty cool. Risky, but it was pretty good. Buffer that shit. Lethal
Nice.
hit
Gets
to
the
B
lethal
plus
hit, the
K.
follow-up here. He's gonna get
into
the
the
full
arc,
combo
and
into a
then
mix of getting
6B8.
stomped.
I believe her 8 B plus K only picks up when there's a lethal hit afterwards and counter hit. So you can get an Ivy Lick after that. Maybe you can get a 4A into it, but I don't know. It depends on the range.
Running up, good break.
Broke the break for the low.
Just guard.
6A.
Able to control so much space with that advancing attack. And
Notorious 3A plus G, man. That is literally what that's gonna be your go-to for Ivy is 6-6A hold, maybe 6-6A, and then 3A plus G. Just space your opponent out. If they crouch or twitch duck or anything, they're gonna get hit by that attack throw. And notably, that attack throw can ring out and wall splat, so that's even better.
Continuing
so good.
Right now.
There's no one version of 2 or 3A plus G. If there was, she'd just be way too good. As much as I would love it, right?
Make Party Wolf kind of question his game plan like the way Link has. This is impressive.
Things are working out, and you know both these players
6-6A again.
Right now. Obviously, LinkRKC has been
AA holds.
Yeah, definitely.
And mind you guys, AA hold is also a lethal hit too. Can lethal hit anyway. 6-6A.
I mean, Kilik has good range, but nobody beats
just
the
Link
queen.
trying to keep him out.
Not just that, I mean,
3A plus G again.
How much they benefit her. Once they
And the beautiful thing about that move is, and I can't emphasize it enough, is that it just pushes back, man. Like, it's just working for Ivy. It's just great. Just creating more space in what she excels at. She excels at mid to long range, as I've stated in previous videos. We're getting used to how Link uses her and everything else, but on top of that, what made him stand out is the fact that he adapted in situations that he needed to. He punished, he whiff punished. He's really good. And don't get me wrong, Party Wolf is too, man. Like, these matches were so close. This was like one of the best tournaments I've ever watched. 3B into Ivy Lick, into 3K holds, 6A holds, soul charge. He's gonna do Link 6-6A hold again, yup. And he interrupted him.
I'm really impressed.
I'm impressed too. I'm super impressed too. 2-4B into that. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, when Ivy can go into Venom Lash, which is 2-4B after that low sweep, it's a guaranteed combo. It pushes them in. Pushes them in close to her. You'll see it right here. You would think, oh, that's bad for Ivy. We can't have the opponent close to her. Not necessarily, especially that she can get follow-ups after Serpent's Embrace, such as that guard crush move, such as Tez's Flood, which is the BBBB just. She has so many options. Yeah. It pushes them in and it creates easier follow-up for her, and that's so good.
I was waiting to see how he deals with the
Reversal edge, both clashed. Is he gonna go for? Yep, he went for a block.
Oh wow!
Front escape.
Okay, second hit.
Nice, gets the block there on the low.
Guess didn't work the punish. Try to go for a 2-2A again. Jumping K. Always gonna love jumping K. Classic, classic low crush. Reversal edge, perfect.
And just like that,
Kilik sidestep. Oh!
Did you see the layers of the mind game?
That was so dope. Good job, Party Wolf, man.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
It's free.
Kilik is so high risk and reward with his soul charge, man. But see, right there, that's what makes it worth it. Soul charge mode, Ivy's she's going into bitch mode. I don't give a. While rising 1B.
Look at this combo. No, he blocks in time.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that. In Soul Charge, her 4A has a guard crush property, huh? Wow.
No cost.
That is a combo that Link uses a lot. I think it's really good damage.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Strict. If in all you Ivy players and Ivy mains, if you're used to doing back turned Ivy Lick, you will get used to doing back turned 4A. It just takes work, but it's not gonna be that bad. Look, she's still in Soul Charge, like you can see here, and that becomes Guard Crush. Goes into Tez's Flood. I think Link was a little bit late on that. Maybe it works, but it seemed like he was late, and then he goes for the homing into the second string.
Now what?
Ooh. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to hit him.
Nice work. It's come down to this.
Good shit, Wolf. Good shit.
That was impressive.
Yeah, hell yeah. Good rounds. Good rounds. Keep it together.
But Link, of course, still
in the 6-6A. See, 6-6A hold, now, that right there is the way out of it. If you get up in Ivy's face when she does that, it's gonna whiff. It's gonna at least whiff completely or just not work out for her. So it's not a move that you can just like abuse at that range. You have to abuse it at mid to long range. That's the key.
Good rounds, good rounds. Keep it together.
But as you can see, Party Wolf did an attack that made him do a forward step, which is pretty good. I wanted to mention that in one of the matches with Link and SCVI, he did an angel step before just frame. So when he did that, I think Link was going for a 6-6A and he made it whiff, and then he just like nailed it. Like, it was crazy. That was like my favorite moment in all of this tournament. 3B into Ivy Lick.
His guard is flashing. He's gonna have to be careful.
Good block.
3K.
That was an attack. Reversal edge.
Nice block. 6-6A hold. Pushes back a little bit.
So dangerous.
Oh, great punish, Link. Perfect. That has to be much punishable.
It's gonna be tough.
He doesn't even have a meter.
No meter for Party Wolf.
Soul charge mode. It's gonna break, I believe.
Oh, he punished it that time.
He wants the kill. Wants that
Just
kill.
poke him in the toe. Yes.
Not in range. And LinkRKC, one match away from being the champion here for SOULCALIBUR 6 at EVO 2018.
Something else you should remember for Soul Charge is, and it was a factor in that game, it gives you, when you activate, it gives you guard damage. So when it comes down to
Soul
the
Charge
clutch,
gives you
part
that.
of the reason to activate is to kill them with guard damage.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see. I think this is where Party Wolf decides to pick Groh.
Is he really?
I feel like that was a smart choice because I've been noticing the Groh and Ivy matchup. Groh is like a good anti-Ivy, man. Groh is so aggressive.
Yeah, it was obvious.
I was surprised to see. I mean, Party Wolf is really good, but I never expected him to have that pocket Groh. Wow.
I wanted to see him try it out first, right?
Aggression, look at this. Talk about mind games, huh, guys?
Follow up here, and we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff from Groh that we probably really haven't seen so far in the tournament day.
Get out of my face! Ivy's like, get out of my face, Groh. Get out.
He's gonna try to perhaps overwhelm Link.
Oh man.
We'll see how ready he is.
Yeah, since he is a new character, you know, legacy knowledge not gonna really come into play.
Beautiful, beautiful combo. Oh, my favorite. Lethal hit. 3B plus K.
Party Wolf's version of the character.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Groh and Geralt are the only new characters in the game.
Nice punish.
So far.
And he did it too late. Oh.
Jeez, he dropped the combo too. That could have been, he
Party Wolf using this character, able to get around early on. You know, he pretty much controlled that first round.
Groh is so aggressive.
Those key counter hits for the
Get out of my face.
If he had not missed that combo,
Soul charge mode for Groh. Oh boy.
He was shaking his head there.
Oh, here we go.
You have to eat it, Ivy. Oh.
It's definitely party time. Oh, into the
man,
throw.
Groh.
That was sick. Okay, there goes the soul charge activation.
Now you guys know what I mean by like Groh is just it seems like the matchup Groh is just a little bit better.
Wake ups. 2 hits. Good block. Oh, again.
I would have. Oh my gosh.
Perfect. Summon suffering during guard. Oh, he did cancel. He canceled the
2 hits.
I believe it was 2B plus K. That cancel was in SOULCALIBUR too as well.
Oh my gosh, you can't block that.
Cranking it all the way out.
Right there. Yep.
Break it either.
Oh, cancel that. No sidestepping allowed. Beat it.
Maybe he was going for summon suffering after the cancel, a different move. Who knows? Who knows? 6-6A.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Okay, careful.
3B into Ivy Lick. Wow, that whiff. That was interesting.
Nice 6-6K into the big stab and the follow-up
beautiful.
guaranteed afterwards.
She'll never dance again.
A hold. He tech crushed the second A. Was punished. Wow. Good shit, Wolf. Good stuff, man. Soul charge. Ivy's about to die. Oh, they're homing. Maybe you can connect something after that. It leaves you stunned a little bit. Maybe not.
Man, Link. This is a whole nother ball game we're looking at here. Party Wolf
beautiful.
Really making a big difference here with
Soul
the character
charge.
switch activate.
Yeah. having that secret weapon.
Oh, reversal edge. Oh boy, what's gonna happen?
Oh
Oh.
yeah, he got him. He's gonna kill him.
Oh, he
Nope.
did a kill.
Oh.
The G9 and the follow-up.
God, LinkRKC
This is
not
what
converting there,
this is what
and you
surprised
know
me. I
he's
was
not
like,
happy about
damn.
that.
Yeah, but you know, Party Wolf staying alive. He's on
That
the
wasn't
scoreboard.
like a
He has
legit
decided to do
3-0,
this
a
with
traditional 3-0. That was
Groh.
like a damn, I worked hard 3-0. Like, wow. 3 plus G.
Powerful
It's a game
mechanic.
changer.
Yeah, powerful mechanic.
Can't wait to abuse that move on Oda.
Mix up, mix up. I like that.
Nice. And he's going in right now.
I haven't
Sorry.
seen that yet. That's really impressive. Man, I can't believe what a difference this is.
And on everybody else.
Oh, he did the full charge.
Reversal edge.
Yeah, you got to remember that the full charge version of the reversal edge,
Yeah,
unblockable.
Yep.
But it also does no damage.
Yeah. Interesting balance, you know.
Yeah.
The team has always had interesting
Wow.
balance, especially in recent 3D.
Link's trying to move, man, but Groh is like, I'm gonna hit you no matter what.
Despair, huh?
3 plus G.
Alright, what's for breakfast here? Keeping him out with that classic homing move.
Sorry about the noise, guys. Was just putting my phone down.
Ouch.
String. Ooh, B plus K.
Closer. That's
4A.
classic. Okay, somehow
Was a little bit too
block
slow on that. Maybe this one worked. Low sweep. Wow.
Clean,
Good job,
This
Link.
is big, you know. Link fighting back. You know, if he's able to take this match, he's gonna end it all here. Yeah.
I've used low sweep as one of those moves that it's like, it's better to be used as a high crush. Sometimes in this tournament, I've seen a lot of getting thrown out. But then again, people are, you know, not used to this game yet. So when they get used to it, it'll be, you know, you can react to it.
You might be looking at your EVO2018 champion, Chimone.
These errors and mark matter too much, man. Oh, teleportation, man.
Mix up.
Nice. Gets the hit here.
Low sweep, into Venom Lash, into the guard break.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
The homing
He
again.
could be cranking it out any moment right now.
Wow.
Nice.
Trying to keep out with 6-6A hold, man.
The weatherman, a storm is
That's the
coming.
way. That's the way of the
Oh,
6-6A.
got him in
Once
between.
again.
The kick.
Oh, broke it. 3B.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
That.
So,
Yep, that's
We're
around.
seeing perfect usage of that because Link doesn't know how to defend against this stuff. I have a tool to deal with that.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Very
Party
nice.
Wolf getting that throw. That's
Yeah,
the thing here. LinkRKC 1 round away from being the champion here.
Man,
But Party
Man,
Wolf is going
Groh
crazy.
Yeah, relentless
against Ivy.
offense here from Party Wolf.
You might get it again.
Wow.
What the hell is
Perfect.
going on with
See, and this is just matchup-wise, because these two players are extremely good. They have solid fundamentals, they have solid reads, they have solid punishing. They know. Just take the skill cap. So these guys are like around the same skill level. I mean, look at these matches, they're head-to-head. And you're taking a character like Groh and a character like Ivy. Party Wolf is abusing the fact that Groh is just, he can get so much mix-up game with his strings, and especially that low one that knocks you down, man. Ugh. You're taking these two really solid players and just put the characters in a matchup like point of view, and Groh is just super aggressive, man. And it's really
offense?
helping
Why
him, you
wouldn't
know?
Why wouldn't you start with this?
Man,
Right?
that was nuts.
How about you start with this?
Yeah, it would have been
Man.
nice to see that. It might have changed the overall strategy.
Yeah.
Here. It's giving.
But I guess Party Wolf went with Kilik because that's his boy, so I can see why he started with him. And if you have to change, then that's fine, you know.
Him a chance to adjust to. That's
We
the
all
crazy
know
thing.
Party Wolf is never gonna abandon Kilik,
Okay,
probably. So
Trying to tame
Man.
the beast here.
head to head.
Nice
Link
block
goes for that
from
again.
below here. Getting a lot of mileage out of it here. You
Tried
want
to go
attack
for a
throw.
Wall Rising 1B, was
A lot of
interrupted,
familiarity here,
and
we're
he's
going to
Oof.
game 5.
I see that
So
poker
it's
face
tied up
losing a
2-2
little bit,
now.
Link. I
Yeah,
saw that.
obviously the pick has worked out for Party Wolf so far.
Yeah.
He's living to fight another day. He might be able to reset it, but
This
man.
is an unexpected switch.
It really
Unexpected
is.
Switch, and I
It's
think
great.
even
Look
more
at all that.
unexpected is the success.
2A plus
grab.
G.
That's something we really haven't seen him landing too much in this particular matchup
Yeah.
here, because Groh has always been in his
Man.
face.
Rush down.
Ivy has to keep out and Groh has to go in.
Ouch. Look at this.
Man, he is. Oof.
Please.
And Groh has pretty good range for his pokes, man. Like his AA and stuff. He has range on those, okay? Holy shit. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, Groh's
Man,
crazy.
This offense, I mean, what are you supposed to do against it other than reversal edge?
Yeah, I feel like he needs to pull it out more, but maybe, you know.
Yeah,
Party Wolf is
maybe.
waiting-
Oh,
maybe he's
good
waiting for
job
opportunity,
on
because we know
that
the weakness
Tez's
of the
Flood
reversal
Link.
edge,
Perfect.
It's so easy to sidestep against.
And
Yeah.
not to mention, it doesn't necessarily yield you a reward.
See, reversal edge would probably work, but there's moves. I know that there's moves that can just beat out the reversal edge no matter what. They recently released some notes on characters. Basically, I would say they're kind of like the signature moves from the moves list that will be in. They show moves that can like beat through reversal edge. And I'm pretty sure these competitive players already figured out which moves can do that. Reversal edge is the best way to get meter, but it's kind of risky unless you know you're making a read for it and you know that it's gonna land. Like when Link did it to Party Wolf that other match.
Damage-wise, it doesn't.
Only gives you a mix-up.
Low sweep
The
and
momentum
to
is
Venom
probably
Lash.
key when you want to stop-
See, and Link is changing it up. See, now that's the key to Ivy's SC mix-ups. You can end with that, you can end with the guard crush, you can end with, you know, everything else.
Defend against what you don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That's really, in the end here, he doesn't know what to do against these mix-ups.
That's a
and
really
there's
good
the
setup,
moves
Link.
there.
Oh, man.
Just for that purpose.
So LinkRKC,
6-6 BD.
Yeah. The
Went
angle.
for a 3-8 plus G and it whiffs.
Okay, wall pressure, activate.
Soul charge, get out of my face. I'm not going near the wall.
Oh,
activation of his
Counter-activate.
zone.
And he canceled it again.
Okay.
Now
Cancel the
what's he
3B
gonna
plus Okay, again.
Oh,
And that
Groh
whipped
with the
through.
yellow.
Wow.
Teleport.
Double teleport.
Yep. The 6A hold isn't going to work in that situation.
Man, he cannot manage to get away from this guy.
He's gonna have to be careful. They're both in the
Groh's going to
one
be the
middle,
bane of my
one, maybe
existence,
one
you
might
guys.
be able to do it for either one.
As of right now. Holy
not ready.
Oh, he
shit.
gets
hasn't
grabbed.
seen
The
it.
tech.
Versal
The
edge.
reversal edge there.
Oh, good stuff.
LinkRKC
Could have done a 1K,
staying
but
alive.
Very
good
nice.
stuff.
Trying to end it in this set here.
Round count 1-1.
For 3 plus G again. Maybe
Oh,
it was a mispress.
And the
There's
guard
the
crush and
just frame.
oh, he
Man,
has
his
the
guard's
flashing.
gonna
He's
go.
gonna have to be careful.
Oh,
Is that gonna be it? Oh,
good
the
stuff,
follow-up.
Link.
Oh, big damage.
Yes.
LinkRKC,
Wake
this
up.
might be the momentum he needs.
Engaging.
Again,
Ah,
the
that
punish.
whiffed.
Good punish.
Because he decided to extend, he was able to punish it.
3B until yes,
Not
Mix
enough
good
up
stuff.
into the
Oh, and a
left
3K.
kick.
Oh, that is what I love to do too.
RKC
That
one
can be
round away
helped.
from winning the tournament.
Hell yeah, this is getting good.
It's been getting good since
But you
it
know,
started.
Party Wolf is able to make these crazy
Oh.
runs.
All
with his
rising
character.
1B, 4A into Serpent's Embrace. Yes, he finally did
Look
it.
at the damage.
That must be so
Nice, goes for it.
execution heavy.
How about this?
How about
2
that?
hits. Letting it whiff. Blocks
I'm glad seeing Link using While Rising 1B. Man, I love that move. And it seems that While Rising 1B, even that tip will launch. So the hitbox on that thing must be a little bit wider. I've noticed that. I was talking with a few people in the Ivy Discord I run. That's really, really good for her. Because in Soul Calibur 5, that tip range would just like do a little crumple stun thing and it was just trash. Like it was just like,
low,
it was
is
bad.
safe. Woo, counter hit.
Oh, and
GI.
the GI to get out of it
That
into the
was
grab.
good. That was good.
The 6-6K is gonna get stuffed by the soul charge. Get
Yep.
up. He was in
He's in
aerial
the
state.
air.
Could he possibly have done a stomp after that because he got grounded like that? Let's take a look back.
Nice, goes for it.
Let's see
How about
here.
this?
How about
2
that?
hits. Letting it whiff. Blocks the low. It is safe. Woo, counter hit.
Oh, and the GI to get out of it into
That
the
was
grab.
good. That was good.
Let's see. Soul
The
charge.
6-6K is gonna get stuffed by the soul charge.
Oh, okay. I don't think he
Get
did
off.
anything
He was in
following
aerial
that.
state.
Air. Oh,
Oh,
my
CE.
wow.
And he still has another meter to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ivy's still activated too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful on the wake up.
Oh,
Is that gonna
boy.
hit? Oh, it's a soul charge.
Okay.
Oh,
And he jumped, took to the
Wow.
skies.
Anti.
And the crowd
Anti-Ivy.
loves it. Beautiful.
Final round for this set.
Groh, man.
One of these two. It's
Oof.
either gonna be a reset or it's gonna be a victory for LinkRKC.
Link
Get out of my
cannot
face. Get out of my
breathe.
face,
He's
Party
trying to
Wolf.
get this wild beast
6-6A
off
holds.
of him at all times.
Oh,
Look at this. They're
man.
spacing each other out.
Look
looking for
at look at the
opportunity.
movement these
That
two
move
have,
has
man.
been
It's
paying off.
phenomenal.
It's so.
Such
Oh
a
my
Am I
gosh.
watching Tekken with the KBT?
Good block. Ooh. Nice.
While
Oh,
Rising
the block
1B.
and the punish with the lock there.
Yes.
Big combo.
Ah, I love that move.
Okay.
Beautiful.
What's for breakfast? Oh,
Just so you know, guys, that bow and arrow attack, the 8 B plus K, you can only get that out of Serpent's Embrace. You can't do it manually at all.
Oh my gosh.
oh man, Party Wolf trying
Oh,
to make
man.
a miracle happen here.
3
Okay,
plus
okay,
G.
okay, one more
mix-up could do
huge
it.
For every, if I had $1 for every time this was done in Evo, I would have some money.
Huge lead here.
Oh,
And there's no meter. There's no
For the
meter.
poke 2A. 2A's a
Out of the
decent
air.
poke.
Oh, the
It's decent, I guess.
Man, he's working on it. He's working
Man,
on it.
oh, the
he's
mix-up
going
reversal
again.
edge. Oh, and it worked!
It went.
Wall Rising 1B!
God.
Oh my god, he won with my favorite move. He won with my favorite move. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. This is like my second time watching it and I'm still hyped.
Wow.
Oh,
And
man.
LinkRKC is your Soul Calibur 6 champion here.
He made
What
Ivy
a
rain once more.
performance. Nice work. He changed his name mid top 8, and he bows
Good
to the
job,
crowd.
man.
Nice work.
Good
Standing
job.
Ovation, a legend. And of course, let's not forget Dark Party Wolf. Man,
They both played so well. I guess. So that's it, you guys. That's it for the grand finals. This was a very, very good match. If Party Wolf won, I would still be just as happy because these matches were just so great. I loved seeing this because we are still familiar with LinkRKC's playstyle with Ivy and, you know, abusing her mid to long range tools. But seeing that change to Groh really, really opened my eyes with understanding, you know, a matchup with Ivy that could be hindering to her. You know, everybody is like, oh, Ivy's really good. You know, I'm not denying she's really good, but I don't think she's like S tier level good. In my opinion, without any bias, I would say Groh is a good anti-Ivy. That's going to be really hard to deal with, especially, you know, offline, online, especially online, considering the netcode. These matches were great. It was head-to-head. We saw that Kilik with Ivy, it was a little eh. You could tell Party Wolf had to, like, you know, deal with a lot of shit with it, but switching out to Groh was a really smart choice for him, and either of them could have won at that point. I'm so glad seeing this. I'm so glad seeing all of them compete. They were so good. Zeph was really good. Kayane was really good. Boom was really good. Just everybody's really good. I can't go into everybody. But if you guys haven't seen the EVO Grand Finals, watch the whole thing. This specific video I got from Nkendu. I downloaded the video because I didn't feel like going on YouTube and dealing with the buffering and all that stuff. It was just an amazing tournament for a pre-release game tournament. This was it feels like it's just as good post-release Soul Calibur 6. Let me know what you guys think about this whole tournament. How did you think about Party Wolf switching to Groh? How did you think everybody else played? What do you guys think about Ivy? Do you think she's like too good? Do you think she's solid? Do you think she needs more work? You know, this is a discussion that I already had in the Ivy Discord. This just really brings out more favor to Ivy. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be picking her up because of Link. Really makes me happy, man. This whole thing was great. It's gonna bring so much people in. That'll be it for today's video, you guys. I will see you guys in the next commentary video.